What is happening?
Well done. I didn't even have faith that you were going to be able to click them buttons.
No. It's been a mad 2 days.
Welcome all to another episode of Beats Banter Beyond. I have just met Jason. He has disappeared all day. I came in to find the studio covered in McDonald's and Jack Daniel bottles and tins of beer and all sorts.
Wow, it was a wild one, mate.
It sounded whenever I got a text message at 5:30 this morning.
My wee mum is loving his life. But
You
that's
didn't even answer my fucking question either.
Oh,
I asked you in a message. I texted you at 9:30 last night. What size is your trampoline? And you answered me back this morning going, it was called the jumpaline until you jumped on it. Haha. Come over later, mate. You've got a key. It's like, you still didn't tell me the fucking size of the trampoline.
I don't know what it is.
Could you not even hazard a guess? I should have just fucking measured
Nah.
it here.
Hell, I don't know. But when she comes back, I'll ask her. But I don't know what it is.
But when you text me at 5:30,
it's a square. Like it's not a
I
round one.
I know. I was aware of that much. But no, when I seen the message at 5:30, I was like, oh shit. I don't think tonight's on.
I know.
And the longer it went on, I was sitting here, I was like, either he's going to rock out at 5 to 7.
That's what it was. You says to me, I work to do anyway, not to worry about it. So I sat and watched the football and just said, I'm not going out 5 minutes.
He's either going to do this or I'm going to have to go live for 5 minutes and be like, Jason didn't show up and I'm not doing this.
I'm in his house.
Just to prove it. It's like, yeah, so I was here. So see you next week.
I know. But though, as I say, like, the wee man was out with us and he played all night. He sat there. Let's say Jordan picked up about 5 or something, 5:30. Fair play to Chloe, like coming down getting them at that time in the morning. Like, you know what I mean?
That's partnership for you, man, isn't it?
And but Jack stayed with us the whole time for one. And there was a couple of times I was like, "Hey, Jackson, I mean, it's getting a bit late here," and he was like, "Why?" And I was like, "All right, well, let's let you go." But he was still buzzing a day, like, "Oh, it's brilliant because he beat me in Jordan fair and square a couple of games." Like, you know what I mean?
But that's it. Whenever you're young and you get to stay up late with the adults and actually interact, it's fun. But when you're young, you still have all that energy. It's like whenever you keep the kids up late and they still get up at fucking 7 o'clock in the morning, you're like, how are you still fucking awake at this time?
See, whenever he wasn't throwing, because we were just playing a 3-way game, he was lying here on it, like, and he was starting to yawn and all. No, the later it got, they're like, oh, go ahead, kid. But that was good cracking.
Whenever you get hit with the Y as well,
I'll not be doing that again. Like,
no, I would not for a while.
Not for a while.
But again, for what you've put away, given you're not a drinker, you actually are in good nick.
Jordan will tell you exactly because he was rhyming it off. Like the many vodkas I drank in that pigeon club was not right. Because we were in rounds. Right. So everyone, as Jordan said, he must have sank like 12 pints up there.
Yeah.
And I was getting double vodkas. Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
And then we couldn't get home, and we ended up with taxi from man. She brought us down, and she says, "You seem alright." I was like, Jordan's like, "I fucking must have fucking." He's drunk. Jordan was steaming, staggering in the car, and then him down here playing darts after drinking a fucking almost a liter of Jack Daniels, like because Jordan didn't drink any of it.
Whenever I walked in, I assumed that was between
all of us,
the laddies,
a lot of Jacks.
There was a lot of Jacks that seemed to be drank last night,
but and but as you say, mate, sometimes you drink that much, it sobers you up.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Especially if you're doing it for so long as well. You get to a certain point and then you can't get any drunker.
Mm-hmm.
Like you've hit your wall, you're fucked for a while, and then no matter what you drink, eventually it's just like water.
Because even playing darts, mate, I was still hitting I was hitting what I wanted to hit most of the time.
Aye.
Do you know what I mean? And I was fucking lit, like.
Shame you can't do that whenever you're actually on the stage and it matters. I can sit here pissed, but I can't do it.
I just want to get blocked every week, man. Play. Just start fighting me every now.
Just walk about your bottle of Jack. Like, this is how I play darts, lads.
You want to sponsor me, Jack Daniels?
But fair play to you for sure.
2 nights in a row too. Not on Friday. Yeah.
Oh no.
I was late enough because Jordan went home at 11:30, but I sat out here drunk and through darts. That's madness. I went fucking like I already drank.
Yeah.
2 nights in a row, and I'm actually feel alright. If I could wake up like this all the time, I would drink more.
Oh no, fuck it.
No, I'm being serious, but like if I felt as good as you actually feel now,
I
would do it more. The problem is, it never works out that way.
But you never know what kind of hangover you're going to get, and it doesn't matter. You could do the same routine 10 times in a row. You'll have 10 different hangovers.
We ate loads. So I mean,
well, that's it. Whenever you're eating as well, eating's cheating. Well, that's what you say before you're 30. Then whenever you're over 30, you're like, well, we'll get something to eat before we go.
I got before when I was out. When I got back here, I didn't stop eating.
But
Well,
no,
what's up, Ben? About how's the house coming along? The move?
the house going great, mate. We packed half the house yesterday, and yeah, get the keys on Tuesday, and then it's all
All
balls to
hands
the
on
walls
deck.
until Thursday. We'll get the move done. I Yeah, we had a bottle of wine last night just to celebrate everything now being over the line. There's no hiccups. The house is boxed up. It's
Hmm.
definitely happening now. And then just I woke up very tired, not hungover, just very lethargic. But
Worth it?
no, it was fucking. It's a melt packing, but it's good. Like we've done this. This is our fifth house together in 12 years, and it sounds like we've jumped, but
You haven't really been in that one for a while. You
we
did it at
well
the start.
technically it's six. So when we first started Goodnight, Biddles went to Ibiza and gave me his house to look after for
Uh,
3 months. So we done a trial basis in his house to see, sweet, will we be able to do it? Then we got a house, and it was just a wee standard bog in the run of the mill house to see if we could survive for a year on our own.
mhm.
And then once we're like, this is actually handy, we got a nicer house, which was the flat in Kilnahirk.
Yeah.
And after that, then we're like, well, we'll have a wee child, will we?
Uh,
So the flat wasn't big enough for that shit. So off we jumped again, and we were in Beaver for a while.
Try beaver.
And then we got turfed out of Beaver with a fucking newborn child during COVID because the guy wanted to fucking move back from Australia. Like, man, what the fuck? We had 4 weeks, and then we ended up in where
We
we
are
are
now.
now. So this is the last move. I always said I wasn't going renting again if we were moving.
It'd
It's for
have to
keeps.
be.
It has to be for keeps. I don't have any more moves in me, so I'm excited. I
That's it.
really can't wait to fucking.
And it's hard. I mean, it's hard to get on the property ladder these days. Like, so to even get on it, mate, is a fucking
Well, that's it.
achievement of its own. You
And there's a
know?
lot of stuff we're not bringing with us. Like we've acquired a lot of stuff that looks
like,
well.
like the child.
I keep saying that there. I was like, so are you gonna enjoy having a new family and all? I was like, well, I was like,
You have to stay with this
you're
house.
part of the deeds of the house. You grew up here, so you have to stay here. Keep threatening that we're going to leave the dog as well. Be like, fuck it, just leave him out the back and say we forgot about him. Just turn her phone off and don't answer. But no, I'm really looking forward to it. I allowed myself to get a wee bit excited about it yesterday for a second amongst all the chaos and
Yeah.
the drama of it all. But yes,
It'll not even be next week. It'll not even be Christmas. It'll be next year. Sometime you'll be just sitting in the living room watching TV and you'll go,
this is ours.
oh, like
Yeah.
deeply, but you'll go, oh fuck, we did it. We're like, we
But
really
it's like
did
whenever
do
you
this.
whenever you have your first child and it's just sitting there on the floor after about 5 or 6 months, you're like, fuck, I actually get to keep you. Like no one's
Uh,
taking you away from me. You're mine,
uh,
and I'm really responsible for you.
I know. And then you see them grow up and they're fucking giving you grief, throwing darts for you. It's
Yeah.
like, what the fuck's going on here? I mean, like Jack's just getting involved and like Jordan throwing stuff. He's like, that's terrible. Or if I threw a bad dart and all, he was getting involved in the crack. And they're like, I made that wee fucking thing.
Exactly. But you're now at the next stage where you've seen him grow up, obviously, because you're his dad. But you're now going to get to see his personality through puberty develop into right. Are you going to be a wee shy person, or are you going to be a wee Jack the lad, or are you going to go and do this?
I always thought he was going to be a wee shy person, but going by what his teachers are telling us, he's snap. He's the outspoken one and the confident one.
That's good.
Did I tell you about his exams? So they do exams like every couple of months in the boys' model.
Right. Okay.
The first ones they done, and he had to write everything down, failed everything. So they give him a scribe.
Right.
A scribe is
someone
teacher writes for him. Aid right across the board.
That's class.
He can't write it down.
Yeah.
But he can tell you what the answers are.
Yeah. But that was like you though. Whenever we started out, you were really bad for writing shit.
Right. The only thing that helped me is predictive text on the iPhone.
I do love whenever a wee memory pops up from like way back in the day, and
you can't wait. W8.
It's just like, oh, Jason, look at you and your fucking dyslexicness.
But that's it. Like I can read all right. Like I can read stuff no problem, and I can sound words out. I'll get the word eventually. But see, even like stupid things now, if you asked me to write it down with a pen, I would struggle. But I could tap it on the keyboard, all right.
Because it's being done for you.
But not even that. There, like I sort of know where to go on the keyboard. But then if I'm writing it down, I have to think.
Yeah.
Like stupid things. Let's say for talk's sake, fucking thought. It would take me a minute to think of how to spell thought, but I know exactly where to go on the keyboard to spell.
See, I have a thing in work. I know how to spell the word customer. Right?
Yeah.
CUSTOMER.
or in other terms, wanker.
Yeah. I can't put that on an account, But see, whenever I'm typing it, I type so fast that I always put the T and the O the wrong way around.
Mm-hmm.
And it's always that way. And I just know it's because the way I'm typing and my brain does it, I always type it wrong, even though I know how to spell it. But it's just because you're going so fast. But there's a few words like that. Account. I there's from my early days of work, there's a lot of places where I've wrote a cunt instead of account because I've been typing so fast, I've missed out letters and just haven't
And
the
you're used
spell
to writing
correct.
cunt.
I'm like, oh, I've wrote cunt again. Oh no, fuck.
Will you check your account? You're a cunt.
Yeah, well, think about it. If you take
And then
away
they
a
stand
C
back
and
and
an
say,
O,
I know, we'll go and check, make sure.
but it is all one word, but it just looks like, spoke
Yeah.
to the customer about a cunt.
Customer spelled wrong. And
Customer spelled wrong. Kind of cunts. It's like, how the fuck have I managed to climb my way up the ladder with fucking spelling like that?
But that's it. The schools now, I think they realise you don't really need to write.
No, definitely not. Especially with everything.
It doesn't really matter. So as long as you have the knowledge, and I think he's going to get moved up. Like I think they're going to move him up classes because of that. Because they were like, whenever he done the test to get into school, he failed it miserably.
Aye.
But it's because as I say, once they ask him a question, like 99% of the time he'll tell them the right answer.
Aye.
Do you know what I mean? But you just can't write it down. So that's the difference between whenever I was in school. But whenever I was in school,
you were just
they weren't like phones were only really coming on the market.
Yeah.
They weren't expecting you to be able to
but you also didn't have the amount of teaching assistants and the knowledge that we have now of kids having all these different things, and it's not that you're fucking the class clown, you just have ADHD or fucking.
What is it to say? Like if you fucking if you
tell a fish that it's stupid because it can't climb a tree, it'll never achieve anything. Yeah. I'm a firm believer in that.
Yeah.
Ruby's the same. See from what Nicole tells me whenever she goes to gymnastics, like. As I told you, she got bumped up in her gymnastics class and then is now part of the special group of the good ones in the advanced class. But she'll sit there and all the other ones are just sitting listening to the coach and watching. And Ruby's just dancing and like moving and jiggling because she can't sit still. And we know that there's definitely some undiagnosed there, but fuck it, she's just a good kid and you don't want to fucking take that from her. But see, then once it comes to doing the actual
on
actions,
the spectrum somewhere along the line, like.
Aye. But see, when it comes to doing what the coach has told everybody, she does it like that, no bother. So she's still listening, but she just can't fucking sit still.
She was like that whenever she wanted to join a football team. For about 2 months, she was playing for the girls' football team. And I remember that every Saturday. But she was the wee girl, like, see, in the middle of the match, she was doing cartwheels on the pitch, but then she was going and doing a crunching tackle. And then when the ball's up a pitch and, like, she's at the back, she's, doing spins and all. And Heller tagged me in a video on Facebook of some wee girl in America. And she was like...
And she's like, your daughter's in the wrong sport.
And that's identical. That's exactly what she was doing.
Yeah.
She was playing the game.
Yeah.
But once she knew the ball was nowhere near her, she was having a wee...
There's no urgency to get the ball back. It's like, you guys do your thing.
Funny, like. But she came second on Friday night in Blackpool, and she's just danced the final. I don't know whether she's won it yet.
Oh, so we're waiting at our one. You could get the.
But again, it's hundreds of people. That's the big one. That's the biggest one there is. The end of the year one.
Yeah,
it's in the Blackpool. We're Strictly Come Dancing's from in there. Blackpool.
Where Strictly Come Dancing's from? Like it's a person.
Where it's filmed.
Oh, right, film.
So that's where the film, like the finals of Strictly Come Dancing in Blackpool Tower.
I didn't know that. I've never watched one episode of Strictly. And
I said, you want to feel the floor? It sort of looks like we, but it's sort of soft.
It's like bouncy.
Yeah, it says class. So hopefully she does all right there.
It's mad how good she does. Like just every week coming home with these fucking trophies.
Or not getting home. Fuck's sake.
How long do you reckon you have here until this gets changed into a trophy room and you get fucked out?
I know.
At least half of it's going to have to go to a trophy room.
I wanted to put a shed. See the way out there, it goes right back.
Yeah.
But there's like a step up.
Yeah.
Put a shed the size of a step up out there.
Right.
Now, not only this, but you can put a bar in it.
What's happening in your head is you got this the way that you wanted it. You've got a wee section for the podcast. You've got the music production bit there. And now you're like, now that I've got it sitting the way I want it, let's change everything.
No, but we'll keep the music stuff in here. And we'll just make a proper broadcast studio out there with a bar at the other side and the dartboard. That's my. She'll not let me do it because then the sun trap's going. No matter like all day,
Yeah.
all year round, the sun hits her.
Oh, yeah.
So that I know she'll never let me do it. Like, but
No.
that's what I want to do. Like,
You're fine with this.
and then even at that, then I mean, there's nowhere to hang clothes with the sun.
Yeah.
In the summer. So I get her. Fucking
Sorry, just fucking
fuck her. I'll just
get a
do it.
tumble dryer and stick it in the new shed.
Do you have a tumble dryer in the house?
Well, there you go then. What's the problem? I'm slowly trying to convince Nicole to turn the garage in our new house into a games room.
Yeah.
Now this just before anybody thinks I'm being selfish, Nicole is also quite a big gamer, so it's good for us all. But we have a PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4
Yeah.
switching away, and I say, imagine the way we've collected a lot of TVs over the years. It's like we could just stick them all out in the garage and have every single
I
console.
feel like
wired up.
really see if it's on behind.
It's off now.
Oh, it's
It was.
fucking roasting.
I know it is. But we're going to turn the loft in the wee cinema room.
The lost big too.
Yeah.
I've seen the pictures of
few
it.
bean bags, some of them wee LED lights and shit, making a
A
nice wee
dartboard.
thing. No, a fucking
Plenty of
projector,
room,
mate.
a fucking-
Watch movies.
I've seen them on TikTok. The projectors.
I've got one.
Have you?
Yeah. I got one from work.
Because of the way that the loft is too, the way the walls are, it'd be
Yeah.
perfect.
Oh,
for her,
that's, I know. So the seeds have been planted. Nicole was quite against the game room, and then the more I was like, but think about it. It's like, well, we could.
Am I right? You probably put a fucking pool table up there. It's big enough in the loft.
In the loft, but you couldn't because the way the roof comes down. You'd have to
Ah.
expand that. It would be good for bean bags and low down
Yeah.
sitting, not standing up.
Right. Okay.
You know. So what other crack do you have?
None.
None.
I had no crack all weekend. She's been away.
Oh,
I can't wait to see us back.
I need somebody to talk to. Just walk in. You're
Oh,
like
need
Pablo
my hole.
Escobar. You're just like Pablo Escobar, that meme, just
Uh-huh.
standing in a swimming pool, sitting in your own going.
I know it was a good crack. I started watching the Arsenal. Fucking, we're back, mate. We're absolutely back. Fucking 5-2. 5-1 at the week. 5-1 during the week. 3-0 last week. 5-2 this week. It's not bad going.
Here,
Like.
on an actual serious note about the
United
football.
win.
No, here. What about Pep Guardiola and his
Uh,
self harm? What
Man.
the like? Do you know what? I can get people wanting perfection and all that there, but that just shows you that he's a terrible loser because he's not used to it. Like,
That's only it's this is the record now. Liverpool beat them at 2.
did they?
So at 7 on the bounce. He's never done 7.
he's
He's
lo-
done
lost
6
6.
twice.
But he's lost 6. And
Lost
he's drew 1.
but I mean, he hasn't won a game in 7.
Yeah.
His last record, it was like 6 with Man City, and I think he done 6 with Barcelona as well. Now it doesn't mean that he made a drew all in.
Yeah.
But this is his longest run where he hasn't won a game.
Yeah.
Like see 3-0 the other night and then getting fucking faced. Like it was like a 70th minute or something they were winning 3-0.
That's United.
Fucking
Story United
fan
every
word.
week.
Aye.
But it just goes to show you the amount of pressure that
I just
man
want to sit there.
puts on himself, though.
Brutal,
That can't be healthy. Like we all know that for
but
you,
that's why he's winning.
I know, but for, like we all know, like everyone can get to here, maybe here, but if you want to get to here, there's a lot of sacrifice you have to get on, like a fucking
You have to be crazy.
an
Mate.
alternate human being. But then when you see him slicing his face and his head and all, you're like, how much pressure do like? Because you would think
He probably
if
didn't even
you're so
realize
used
he
to
was
winning,
doing it. Like,
but if you're so used to winning,
did you see them? I know the press conference, but see before that, he was just sitting in the dugout like this. They just scratching his head.
Yeah.
So that's obviously what he was doing. But he was.
someone was never told no as a child. That's what it was. But
That's funny as fuck. Though.
But
It's
funny,
mad
but at
that
the
he just
same
signed a
time,
new
though,
contract and he's going to have 2 years of fucking cuts in his head.
It's
You had to come out and apologize. Like,
it's
because-
because of the comments he made about wanting to commit self harm. He says I wanted to harm myself, which is obviously him endorsing self harm, and some people could take it that way, which obviously is not the way he intended. But in this climate of the
fucking who?
world, you can't be alluding to that kind of thing, or else people be like, "Oh well, fucking Pep Guardiola said to do it, and he's class, so I done it." Now, on the plus side, if you're going to use Pep Guardiola as a reason to go and do that, then it's like a Cullen of the fucking stupid.
that's it. It's
So-
natural selection.
It's like the purge.
But no, like don't get me wrong, mate. Like, see Christmas back. See Christmas when De Bruyne is fully fit and they get their players back.
Yeah.
They'll probably go unbeaten from Christmas to the end of the season. Let's be honest. Like, they're still that team. There's just a couple of key men missing.
But that then shows
But De Bruyne come on the day,
problem
mate,
with
and
them.
they were a bit better when De Bruyne come on. Like,
Aye, but that then is the problem with City. It's like, yeah, you're class, you've done all this, but one player leaves, you've lost 6 games.
Rodri was
Yep.
the one. Rodri injured out all season too. ACL. He won the Ballon d'Or for fuck's sake.
Yep.
As a midfielder.
And he and City are just shite now. But that, if it was United, this would be fucking
We were the
nuclear.
same whenever Odegaard went out. Odegaard went out, got injured in August. We were shit. He came back, mate. We're flying. He makes us tick, mate. Everything that happens goes to him. Even yesterday, mate, like he was just see the stuff he does on the ball, mate.
He's
and
had
off
a
the ball.
very interesting career, though. Like I
Aye.
remember watching videos of him whenever he was at the Real Madrid youth team and be like, "Oh, this kid's class." And then he went up.
He was meant to come to us. Fang went and met him,
Yeah.
and we were going to sign him at 16, and then he went to Madrid. He never even got a game for Madrid, I don't think.
Well, he played a couple of
Did
games
he?
and was terrible. Like he was a complete polar opposite of who you've seen the videos of, and just shipped them out.
We took him on loan for a season, him and Danny Ceballos, and I thought Danny Ceballos was better on him. Whenever we took him on loan,
Yeah.
I thought we were going to sign him, and we bought Odegaard for 32 million. I was like, "Fuck, that's a bit dodgy."
He's not the captain now, isn't he?
He's fucking mate. He's the best, one of the best players in the league, like without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah, I don't watch.
He just makes it look so easy. He's like Mesut Ozil on steroids.
Right. Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like he passes the ball,
Do
mate.
you remember the memes of him? It's like, "How may I assist you?"
Aye.
Just as it Ozil everywhere,
Every week it was an assist.
helping someone with their shopping and all. He was class.
He was good on his day, but the problem with Ozil was he blew hot and cold.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Odegaard
consistent.
consistently every week. He runs the most than anyone in the Arsenal team. He presses from the front, mate. He's fucking brilliant. We missed him.
Well, I don't want to talk about football anymore.
I
Football
agree, mate.
Football's shite.
I don't,
Did you see about the Chinese robots talking to each other?
no.
So I'm going to do a U here. I only read half the story, but from what I read, there's a company in China who have developed in-house robotics that's like that talks to each other like your Hoover and your fridge and all this other shit. And they were doing a test to see what would happen if you took certain security protocols away from the robots to say, right, well, you can't do this. So they're like, turn it all off and see what happens. And within like 6 or 7 minutes, the Hoover has come into the room and convinced all the other appliances that humans are bad and taking advantage of them, and they all just fuck off and
Bollocks.
start wrecking the place. And they're like, okay, so there we go. Now it could have been set up for a laugh or whatever, but the whole purpose of this was to see what would happen if you turned the security AI protocol off, and within 6 minutes they're like, yeah, these humans are dicks. Let's all rise up.
They're not wrong.
Well, no, they're definitely not wrong. But it would be scary to think
There's so many good people
if
as well.
if that's your fucking Hoover, imagine what would happen if it was one of them robo dogs with a machine gun on its back. Do you know what I mean? I don't like you anymore. You don't take me for walkies. Bang.
Do you see that one that the fucking I can't remember what you call the film, but that's Megan Fox is in it, and she's like a robot. Now, obviously, Megan Fox is a smoke show, so the family bar, like they clean the house and all, and obviously she starts fucking raiding the husband and shit. Mate. But that's
I
it.
was going to say, is this term or Transformers, but that doesn't sound like it.
You can get it on Pornhub. Look. No, it's a real film. But that is the future. Like there's going to be robots that look so much like humans.
Oh yeah.
And they're going to be cleaning your house and doing this and doing that. But then, as you say, they're also going to be stronger than you. You can't really kill them unless your fucking battery dies.
Oh no, you just
Yeah, that's all you have to do is make sure the battery charges all the time.
EMP.
Mm-hmm.
We small one that's not going to fuck anything up. You have to just go beside it, fry the circuits. Look at us talking like we know the fucking solutions to it all.
Yeah, Sarah Connor tried all this and it didn't work.
Yeah, but she still survived, though, didn't she? I watched actually all the X-Men films last week.
Did you get hypnotized and forget them?
No. I always enjoyed the X-Men when I was a kid, and I was bored and nothing to watch, and I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll stick the X-Men on. I was like, right, okay, watch them in order, and then watch them Wolverine once, and then I watched Deadpool, Wolverine.
I haven't watched the X-Men ones. I was more of the Avenger side of it.
Right, okay. See, I'm now going to go back through them again. I watched them all through COVID so that I could stand by my thing that they were shit. And I was like, well, they're all right, but they're still not my cup of tea. But now that I've enjoyed the X-Men, I'm going to be like, right, okay, I'll go and see them.
Try and watch. There's a way you can watch them in order, because some of them come out before, but they should be placed
I
in.
on Disney Plus,
Uh,
they're put in the order
I
that they
put
were
the,
released.
the
That's what I'm going to watch them
no,
as.
but as I'm saying, the way they were released is
Oh,
not the
yes,
order you should
no,
actually
they
watch
have
it.
yes, they have it in what calendar year, sort of, or not calendar year, what year the movie was set in and how it would play
Yeah.
out from the start. So I think it's Captain America first.
Aye, the first one where he fights the Nazis.
Aye, not the Nazis, fucking Hydra.
Hydra.
Hail Hydra! What the fuck?
Do you know that's sort of a true story though.
Oh, I.
See, same with the James Bond. What they were after, I don't know, but like that's why Stalin, and they'd all agreed. Like Stalin was, like, I don't really want to get to Berlin first. Doesn't really care. But and him, Churchill, and Roosevelt, they'd agreed. Like we're going to. This is the occupied zones.
Yeah,
But seeing the American occupied zone was where the Germans were working on all the nuclear stuff and everything like that.
yeah.
Now Stalin knew that America already had the technology, basically, with Oppenheimer. But he got his two generals in, and he was like, "We're taking all of Berlin first." And they're like, "I know, but what about the agreement?" He said, "I don't give a fuck. I need all that stuff in there. I need all the stuff to get there." And it was called Hydra or something like that. There,
Right, okay, I
the
didn't
the,
know
the,
that.
the the actual base was called Hydra.
Right.
Stalin done everything he could, and he got there first. Like, but obviously the scientists were smart. They all fled west.
Yeah.
Because most of them wanted to be captured by the British and the Americans
not
and
the
the
Russians. Yeah.
not the Ruskies.
What was it? The Americans would give you immunity, and the Russians would give you the gulag.
Uh,
Yeah.
That's
But
it. So your man, fucking von
I
Braun,
was going to say that, like,
He
he
was-
is heralded as a fucking American hero.
hero.
You're like,
He
the
was a
amount of
Nazi.
shit that he did
Yeah.
that was bad. It's like, oh, well, just forget that though, because you built us a rocket to go to the moon.
You created NASA basically.
Yeah.
Madness.
But that's
But that's capitalism. That's free market. Hold on, can you help us here?
Yeah.
All right.
Are you going to give us all the data that you had? You were just in the wrong place, the wrong time, weren't you? It was
You
just
were
that
just
big
doing
man
what they
Hitler.
asked you to do. Yeah.
Come here in here, have a wee fucking coffee, and we'll get you sorted with some papers. And then there's people who were like the guard of Auschwitz, who has fuck all to do with them, 94-year-old man. It's like, you fucking worked there, you must be tried. And like, what about the guy that ran NASA? No one gonna say anything about that? No. Okay.
I watched Say Nothing as well.
The whole thing.
No, well, as I say, I've read the book. I know we watched the episode 7 because, and then obviously she went away, so I'm waiting till she comes back to watch the last 2.
Right. Okay.
But Berlin show, like,
It's really good, isn't it?
It actually makes them look really bad, like
Who?
the IRA.
Do you not think it goes in super hard on
Jerry?
Adams? Doesn't it?
But that, like the first episode, I was like, oh no, I mean, what I thought it was going to be. I was going to be just like a propaganda thing about the war, and this is our side of the story. It doesn't. It makes it out as if like it makes it look as if what they shouldn't have done.
Yeah.
Where in a war situation, you should be doing what they done.
Have you got to the Good Friday Agreement part
No.
yet? Where
The last bit I got to was whenever
Jerry's asked for a ceasefire and they're all angry.
it was whenever the other sister went into like the bomb making school as she was older after they got out of jail. So I was like, it's episode 8. I'm going on in the episode 8.
What is it, 9?
9. Yeah. So they'd only got out of jail. She was just married, or she had married your man, and she was in London. I mean,
but did you see the part that they're in the bar and Jerry's on the TV and everyone's raging because they feel like they've been thrown under the bus? See that bit?
Yes, I did. Yeah,
you can completely understand though from a neutral perspective how you would feel completely outdone if this guy was the one who was fucking being like, you go and kill him, you go and kill him. It's like, I had nothing to do with it, and I think that everyone should just be mates again.
You see the one where Brendan Hughes is in jail or in the maze, and they're all watching the thing, and he's running for Parliament, and he goes, you like commanded the West Belfast IRA. He goes, I've never been in the IRA, and Brendan's like, yeah, what? Like all he needed to do was say yes, but I'm going to get past that, and then that's the lie over.
Yeah.
But again, if he had said yes, then he goes to jail.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's what I said in the code. Like he can never come out now because the amount of historic crimes that he would have to be tried for.
I know.
Like he's too far.
I said that's why like people like Johnny O'Dyrne all say, I belong to UDA. You know why? Because he already went to jail for membership to UDA.
Yeah, you can't be tried for
yeah.
It's
imagine they get him on a technicality. I run the UFF. What is just the military wing of UDA, and I go, put him in jail for UFF. I already done that.
I actually run the ARI.
That was UDA. You said you can't.
The Army for the Republican Irish. That's what I'm part of, not the IRA. Fuck off.
Lock them up.
And it's the wardens at the end. Jerry Adams has always claimed to never been part of the IRA. Right?
And Jerry Adams never ordered the murder of Jean
No,
McConville.
he had nothing to do with this. Like, fuck off.
It is mad, isn't it?
But they did go in very, very hard on him.
How it is, it's just really ripping the back of the Jerry Adams.
That's
time,
the
like.
whole program is literally being like Jerry Adams is in the row.
But I mean, again, we already know that. Like,
But we know, but he's not. He's come out and said.
I know, but we said this last week.
Jerry Adams was no more in the Ra than the Menendez brothers killed their parents.
Yeah.
Like that's where it's at.
It's a non-story, but and I'm going. I mean, I have to give credit where credit's due.
Yeah.
He did bring a piece about.
Yeah.
He did. Well, he partly brought peace to the assailant. Because if it didn't really call a ceasefire, it would still be going.
But at the same time, he brought peace to the country. But what peace to the victims that know what he did, and he's barefaced lie about it. Everybody needs to have their justice to know and sleep properly at night. Like he allegedly has taken so many people away from families, and they've never seen them again. And done.
That's one
shit,
thing.
so...
Remember the British commander come in,
yeah,
and they were like, the 2 boys are disappeared, 2 agents are dead.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, so they're dead then? And your mom's like, that's terrible. He goes, listen, don't worry about it. We either get good intelligence or they start killing each other. And that's the way they looked at it. British done that everywhere. It's like, they'll either give us good intelligence or they'll kill each other.
Yeah.
Win-win for us.
Yeah.
Because then once you start killing your own people, the community rise up and go, hey, whoa, what the fuck are you doing? Like, it's... And that's what your woman, Dolars. That's what she kept saying. Like, I didn't think I was going. Whenever I joined the fight,
here to kill
my own people. Yeah. And see, to be fair, like, see, like the loyalists said, see, if you're a tout, you may get your arms and legs broke.
Or you weren't.
They very rarely. They weren't shooting you dead usually. Like,
no. But again, the loyalist side was sweet because it's owned by Britain. They don't really care.
That's
the Irish.
Again,
the Irish. It's like Conor McGregor. Do you know what I mean? Whenever he had fuck all and was in the dole queue, he was hungry as fuck. And then he became a billionaire, ended up going mad and being a rapist. Like, whenever you have no real effort, it's like, oh, well, we'll fight them because they're fighting us. Whereas the Irish Republican Army had a just cause. They were like, you fuckers are in our backyard. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Whereas the loyalists were like, we already own this.
You sort of have people like Johnny Adair, C Company, and Billy Wright were like, they were literally getting the names of top Republicans off the army and off whoever else, and they were going and stiffing. They weren't just going and blowing up random fish shops and fucking car bombs. They were actually going and killing members.
Yeah.
And then that also makes them go, how long will we fucking sit down and talk to these here? Because my door might get knocked next. You know what I mean? It's a mad time, but the show really does highlight this wee country, and it highlighted in a great way of what it was like. And it made the production on it was superb. Like, it did look like the 70s.
It really did look
really,
like back in the day.
Look like
documentaries and stuff.
Madness. Like,
I always think it's mad how TV programs and stuff are able to do that. Like, see when they're able to, obviously they can get it printed and stuff, but source the time period, like crisps or biscuits or juice or like certain cars
even
or like
RUC helmet, rad helmets. Like, they're like identical to the one.
Yeah.
It's mad.
Like such random
does that stuff get put in storage? So say that the RUC got a new uniform. Does the old uniforms get put in storage somewhere?
I would dare say that
some of it.
There's a costume designer has been able to go to a museum and see one of them, take pictures, and then design based on that. Do you know why the RUC was called the RUC?
No.
Because the RUC. Do you not remember that one from fucking back in the day?
SSRUC.
Unbelievable. The whole uproar whenever the police service and all got you. They're going to be the PSNI.
The Protestants were like, no, but it's Royal Ulster Constabulary Police Service in Northern Ireland. It's like, so fucking what?
It's just a rebrand. You know what I mean? This is still the Not Faith podcast. It's just got a different name.
He's up. I deliver stuff to Castlereagh one, the Knock Road one, all the time, and it says on it, it always says RUC.
Does it?
Never, very rare to say Police Service Northern Ireland.
Right.
on the fucking. Maybe that's data protection. I should probably shouldn't be saying that.
I know. I see. This is why I have to fucking make sure that I keep my shut. I don't know what the fucking.
But again, if you're getting off the same company in fucking I don't know China for years and years and years, like it's not. It's I mean, it's just recurring things that go there.
Yeah. What is?
SSRUC.
When you're
That's
getting
what
recurrent
I'm gonna do
things from
next time.
China.
Right, SSRUC on
I'll see how long you keep your job after you do that.
it. Fucking already admitted it.
Sorry, there's evidence there. You're fucked. I heard,
Stephen Nolan gets a hell of that information. We're screwed.
I heard a really interesting story this week about what possibly one of the most iconic songs ever, and how it shouldn't be in existence.
Right.
Now, on the back of this, I also then found an AI song that somebody made because they said you couldn't rhyme the word something with even.
I showed you this.
Did you?
Yeah, I mean, you laughed our bollocks off in here one
I
day.
can't remember you showed me that. Was it?
About the child in my freezer.
yeah.
There's loads of different ones though.
But it's a full guy that does it.
I mean, there's loads and loads of different ones that are fucking.
Oh right, well,
So they just go through the comments of what that rhymes with even
Aye.
underneath and make a song of it.
fuck, well, there you go. I'm under far too much stress for moving, but right. So
I didn't show you it on the show, like, so if you want other people to see it,
I've got the video there. Yes. But yeah, so right, the song "Nothing Else Matters," right? You don't have to put it on yet. Hold on. I was watching an interview with Metallica talking about that song, and the lead singer was saying about how he wrote that for his girlfriend at the time, and it was meant to just be a private special song. Because obviously at that time they were fucking really rocking out very
Yeah.
heavy metal, and it's a ballad. Let's be honest, it's very fucking for as rocky as it is. It's a very gentle song, and compared to the rest of Metallica's back catalogue. So he didn't want anybody to hear this song, and he let the drummer hear it one night. He was like, "Would you hear this song I wrote?" And he was like, "Mate, I've never heard you express yourself in such a way. We have to let the world hear this." He's like, "No, I can't. This is like fucking very personal."
Yeah.
And he convinced them to do it. And he's like, "I felt so awkward playing this song to the audience for the first time." And then see once it took off, he's like, "Holy shit, people actually like this." And he's like, "Yeah, but you didn't want the world to hear this because you were too scundered because you wrote just a really
Yeah.
nice song." It's like, imagine the world didn't have Nothing Else Matters.
I wouldn't be on the harsh side.
Like,
Honestly,
no,
see,
but yeah, because when we've
and
talked about that, like
that was the song because obviously he had all like Luna and Dan stuff before, but it wasn't. That was a song that actually had
Yeah.
a feeling words in it that made me go, "Whoa, incredible! Like absolutely incredible." And
Great.
again,
great, love
great,
it,
amazing,
great.
absolutely love it. Not hard techno, barely hard stuff. But then I was talking to DV8 about it. Like I say, I swear to God, for 10 years, I thought you wrote that. I was like, I thought that was fucking you.
Right, I forgot
And then
about
it was, and the TV, it was laughing. I said, I swear to God, he's like, in my head, I was like,
these guys are masterpieces.
As a masterpiece of a fucking tune. And know what? It wasn't until like your man out of Metallica was on fucking Rogan. And I listened to him, and he was talking about Nothing Else Matters.
Fuck away
This
off.
this was 10. It had to be like what? When that was that released? 06? 06? I say
Aye.
06. No, I mean, it was maybe even longer. I thought that they fucking done
Wow,
that.
man, that's. But it's so funny though because you are terrible with words for songs and stuff. Like it's just something that you just love a good wee tune.
I like.
And that's
So
it.
we were listening to the Deepak Luna and Zania Climax last night.
Yeah.
We're in here. And as I was just looking at Jack's going like, see, you don't need words. They're singing do 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 do, and the fucking melody comes in. The whole crowd's playing that David Sonar Natural. What a tune! But right, anyway, we'll watch this because it is funny.
Yeah. So, a p- called a vegan. That is fucking awesome.
Wait, it is. And for
Sorry.
those only listening, what it is this girl has that wee fucking lyric, and then it's the comments in Facebook underneath. Your man has just went through all the comments in Facebook underneath and read them,
Yeah.
and put them into the song. So everything you hear there was actually a comment on Facebook.
Yeah. There's a guy
There
called.
was other ones I seen of exactly the same, like the same people.
There's a comedian
No,
called.
like she said something else, like, and not even.
Aye.
So she's done a couple, and it has been carried on.
I know it's your man that does them. He has a full channel of them. There's a guy called Dave Gorman who he's a comedian from over in
What's
England,
happening, Louise?
and he had to go on Louise. Someone just called you fat.
I made a meeting well these
well
days,
done,
kid.
Ryan Holland. I agree with you. You are. It's the festive. You starting to get fucking into the Santa mood, are
Oh well, man, I can eat good food nowadays. Yeah. A wee bit of cash, a wee bit of what? I eat out. I eat steaks a lot.
you? You haven't had out all weekend by the signs of it.
Oh,
Fuck's sake,
nah,
if you ever had to come home.
McDonald's. What do you want? That's right, because I said to Jax, what do you want? He goes, McDonald's.
That's all right.
Over my head.
What are you saying? You're just slowly getting more into like your
I'm
girl from
fucking-
fucking Titanic. Paint me like one of your French girls.
No, my balls are full. No room.
Your balls are full.
I've been empty.
Oh Jesus Christ Almighty! You imagine he put that in fucking Nothing Else Matters. My balls are full.
My balls are full of semen.
My kids are getting beaten.
If I can't get even.
Holy fuck!
Oh
yeah.
you're right, Ryan, mate. Fuck's sake, I eat fucking a Chinese and then go home and eat her dinner as well.
I couldn't do that.
I know. I'm in that stage now where it's like, because I mean, I lost loads of weight, mate. See, before we went to Malta and all, like, I fucking lost like 1.5 stone.
Aye.
And then I'm just like, I like food again.
I don't have to go to the sun for a while.
I was like, fuck, I'll not be going on that. I'll not be taking my top off for a bit.
Taps off. You'll I'm sure if you're going to America anyway, you'll be skinny there.
I shall have a coat on, mate, so you're not going to
Just big puffy coat. I don't know.
I'm putting the beef on, mate, to fucking make me a wee bit. No, keep me warm.
You're like a fucking bipolar bear, mate. That's what you're gonna be. I can't believe, Brian, that was unbelievable. I can't believe he just straight out called you fat. It's gonna be fat shaming at its best.
I know he'll see a picture of me on Marmite in the fucking Shankill Leisure Centre. First day back at it's always the hardest.
Hashtag PT life.
Hashtag PTSD because of Rand's comment.
You just go on a full 2-week session of tagging him and everything every day.
He says you're starting to look like a pro darts player.
Oh, well said, Louise.
Starting to throw like a two, let me tell you.
Oh, no, you're not.
I'm telling
You're
you,
definitely
fucking
not.
telling you.
I can't even read that because I'm fucking blind. We are on TikTok, Ram.
We are. Go. Actually, I was not saying nothing yet. But in the new year, like, the podcast will be live on TikTok. That's about it.
Oh, yeah. I was wondering what the fuck you were going to say there. I was like, shit. You going to tell me some stuff? Oh, mate, roasted. Absolutely roasted.
I am roasted. Fucking roasting in here. I was going to take this jacket's thin. I was going to take it up.
Definitely don't be taking it off.
You see my belly?
See, that's why I've got my hat on, mate. See all this moving house business. Haven't got my hair cut. We went over to our friend's house the other day, and
I'm taking his tie off tonight. Like,
I always have my hair done when I go over, but I was up to Powerhouse, my dad's house, and all the other week. And I was like, I can't be fucked. Got changed, got showered, and left my hair down. And she's pregnant, right? I turned around and goes, Dave.
Who's pregnant, sorry?
Our friend. I was like,
I thought it was your dad.
No, my dad's pregnant.
My dad's girl.
Oh,
Like,
no.
what's her?
Oh, definitely not. She's like, Dave, what the fuck's wrong with your hair? That was very fucking cheeky and forward of you. I just never fucking did it. She's like, oh, right, is that what it is? Like, cheeky bitch. So fucking horrified. I was like, I can't believe you actually just slapped about my hair. No, I can see how fucking hurtful it is.
It's not hurtful, mate. Don't bother me. I know. I can see in the mirror, mate.
Until you put your contacts in.
I have to fucking do a handstand to see my dick.
Stephen!
Stephen, you fucking. You have to do a handstand to see your dick. That's still the best line ever. Like,
Oh, that 100%. 100%.
fucking outstanding. I hate the cunt.
I think we are all aware that you do not like Stephen Nolan.
I'm trying to get his body type though.
Is that what you're doing? It's like I can call you.
No,
what
I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get the size of Stephen Nolan, and then I'm gonna prove to him that you can lose it with hard work and dedication.
Alizempic.
I'm a fucking better man than you, Stephen.
Chasing him around garage forecourts, going, Stephen, have you seen how much weight I've lost, Stephen?
Here.
You can do it, Stephen.
Take this injection. Ozempic.
Was it him that said that whenever he was on a diet, he just licked crisps? He licked the flavouring off them instead of eating them?
That's gay.
I'm almost certain that he said
Find that
that.
out because we need to hold him to account for that. Like, that is as mad as we get stuck up with sleeve Donner. He tried to walk on horns and get stuck. Had to get the helicopter and all to go and get him. He did, fucking madman. Like,
no, maybe I made that up. I'm almost certain. Soggy crisp crash. Yeah. Stephen Nolan has admitted crashing off his diet in a very bad way by licking 20 packets of crisps while parked on the side of a road. When was that? June 2019. So there you go.
just before that's when fucking brought COVID here to fucking come.
Stephen Nolan licking crisps on the side of the road.
See, do you know? See, whenever he was doing that in the garage forecourt,
Aye.
he got a parking ticket for being on double yellow lanes.
Sure, it doesn't matter. The BBC has sorted that out for him.
I know, fucking wankers.
He's going to be like the new Gary Lineker. We're going to have to fucking sack him.
I can't have Gary Lineker either.
See, not to bring the tone down, although I tend to have a habit for bringing the tone down, right?
Yeah.
The Conor McGregor thing that's happened, the thing, the fact
He'll
that
win the appeal. Right?
No, but right, hear me out here, right? So,
is it true that she had a tampon in?
I don't know.
Because if this is the thing, right? This was a civil case.
Mhm.
The main like prosecution, like criminal court, threw it out right away. We're like, "Nah, it's not enough evidence." Sir.
Yeah.
So she was just looking paid.
But the thing, that's what I mean, right? So the thing with it is, first of all, if she was looking paid, then that again does bad things for any fucking victims out there because it's like it diminishes any time they make a claim, right? But what I don't understand about the whole thing is, he was being tried for having aggravated sex with her, which is rape.
Yeah.
But whenever she won, he wasn't convicted as a rapist. He was just like,
that's because it's not a criminal court. It was a civil case.
Yeah, I know that.
She was looking damages.
I know how the courts work. Again,
I know, but
part of the day job.
This is what I'm saying. So why was it not a criminal case? Because if it was rape, he should be in jail.
That's what I mean. Then, if a civil case has been found against him, then it's almost saying you're a rapist, but they're not allowed to use the term rapist because it is a civil court, which is fucking stupid with the law. Like, I've learned a lot of things through my job about the law, and you're like,
just to be completely clear, like, I think Conor McGregor is a dickhead. Like,
yeah,
he was brilliant at the start in UFC, funny, but I genuinely can't have the fella at all.
When you've got that much money, though.
But you know me, I always try to stick up for the man. So, sorry, that's a joke. No, but in all seriousness, see if he had just paid her at the start,
yeah,
that would have been it. She wouldn't have given a fuck.
Yeah,
all the footage of him in the hotel and all with her, like, she was all over him. Mm-hmm. She was hanging off his neck, kissing him, fucking everything. Did you see the footage of the wee man out the back of the house he was staying in?
No.
So see where they went for a wee break and they put up in the hot tub, no, I'm staying in this house, no way from the court.
Yeah.
While they were going back and forward to trial, and all the wee men went round the back now to see if we can see him. And he's fucking tanking the life out of D's bouncing on him like, fuck me, they're filming it from the back. And then the wee man, they're doing a freeze, and the wee man goes, Go on, Connor, you cunt. And they're going, holy fuck, look at her arse go, because she just bangs like, fuck. I'll show you it after, mate. It's funny as fuck.
But no, I do agree with you. Like it was funny at the start the way he get on, but now like money has just turned him. And see this whole fucking his comeback thing. You're like, right, the saga's over, mate. No
He's
one
done.
actually gives a fuck. We all know you're not going to fight, and you're kind of just like take your money and just fuck off and enjoy it.
Do you see everyone's going, oh, they're not selling proper 12 whiskey here, they're not selling proper
Yeah.
12 whiskey here. He sold all the shares 2 years ago.
Aye, but they're now putting
600
his
million?
black stout from everywhere now as well, and EA Sports have removed them from some games and stuff. So it's going to fuck his career.
But is it because if he goes back here, he's going to appeal this? What he was saying was there was fucking what 6 women, 4 men.
At the end of the day, though, there's no smoke first of all without fire, and this isn't the first time McGregor's been accused of this. What about your girl in the basketball game in the toilets that just magically all that disappeared?
But did you see the photos of it?
No.
He's using her phone, taking pictures of him riding her on her Snapchat, and then she's posting them on her Snapchat.
Yeah.
So she wants like.
I know, but
you know what I mean?
Still, there's obviously there's complaints to be had somewhere.
But people keep saying to me, "But like, why the fuck's Dee with him?" Number one, they're not married. Dee, but herself has a net worth of about 20 million because she's involved in the businesses.
Yeah.
So she could walk away.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they must have some sort of agreement.
Well,
She's do what you want as long as you come home.
Yeah.
Most of them rich people are like that. They're like, do what you want as long as you come home to me.
You don't get to be.
But the deal probably is
out there being dirty laundry.
But again, most of them would be like, just don't bring it home either. Like, I don't want to see it on social media. Yeah. Whereas, like, see your wee man Harry Styles and all, like, see if he's going fucking, he gets a wee girl back to the hotel, they have to sign a fucking document.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they're saying like, I'll never talk about this. I'll never take videos. I'll never.
Kind of kills the fucking mood, like, doesn't it? You're like, oh yeah, do you want to go back up here? You ready? Before we,
and it's not even Harry doing it. It's like his fucking secretary's like, here, we'll sign this wee document.
Excuse me, see, just before you get your holder, you couldn't just have a wee read of this fucking big document and just sign it for me, please, thank you.
But most wee girls, same most fellas, like say fucking Jennifer Aniston was like, right, will you sign that piece of paper and I'll let you fucking read me? I'd be like, no sweat.
I'll sign it with my dick.
Spunk on your paper. What are you doing? Just so it lasts longer. But you know what I mean? But like people think that men and women are different in that regard. When it comes to famous people and stuff like that, nearly everyone would do the exact same thing.
Oh yeah, just about a crowd. But again, you don't get to be that level of success without there being behind closed doors deals, dirty laundry. There's a lot of shit goes on there, and then that's it. But how do you like? I know for a fact if I got that level of rich, I'd be a dick as well. I don't think I would. I don't think I could control myself. I would just be fucking money at people being like, "Here, go and do this mad thing for me."
I maybe to do shit like that, but I don't really give a fucking. I'm not rich by any means, but I give shit to people, and like, don't worry about it. They're like, that's £100, I think, cost.
Right.
I was like,
oh no, I don't mean that. Like I've said it in this before. Like if someone's like, oh, do you know when people are like, oh, I would never even do that for a fucking £1 million. Like, well, funny you should say it. Here's $1 million right here. Do you want to see when you offer people
Mr. Beast? That's what Mr. Beast does.
But just for your own fucking amusement, people be like,
I wouldn't stay on an island by myself for a month with no food. Here,
would you not?
Here, Mr. Beast, like, there's a couple of cameras. Let's see if we can do it, Kev. Right, let's fucking wrap her up anyway, Dave.
Sweet, guys. Thank you very much.
Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you again next week, same time, same place.